world. So it's an essay. So my essay today is on why I believe the local church is the hope for the world. And for that essay, we're going to turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 12. And we're verse 21. And it simply reads, the eye cannot say to the hand, I don't need you. And the head cannot say to the feet, I don't need you. On the contrary, those parts of the body that seem to be weaker are indispensable. And the parts that we think are less honorable, we treat with special honor. And the parts that are unpresentable are treated with special modesty. While presentable parts need no special treatment. But God has put the body together, giving greater honor to the parts that lacked it, so that there should be no division in the body, but that its parts should have equal concern for each other. If one part suffers, every part suffers with it. If one part is honored, every part rejoices with it. This is a great passage, great chapter. We don't have time for all that. I'm not preaching today. Sean's preaching today, so I'm not going to use all his time, okay? But I did want to share this passage. This passage talks about the fact that church is not a human institution. It's not run by boards or by, 501c3s or whatever we want to put together. It is a spiritual body. And God's church is literally, it's the body of Christ. And we're connected to the head and connected with one another. And we can't exist, we can't thrive, we can't survive without being tied in together. You say, well, I love the Lord. That's enough. I'm tied to the head. Well, you know, it's kind of like my hand. My pinky's part of the head, but it's joined at the hand. Right? And it can't have a relationship with the head and not the hand. In the same way, we can't be close to God and not be linked and joined to his body. And to be joined in the body, you got to be joined at one point, which brings us to the local church. But there's no way not to be invested in the church and be invested with the body. There's no way I can't be invested with the brothers and sisters here, serving them and loving them and rejoicing when they rejoice and suffering when they suffer, and somehow say, well, me and God are close. That I've got to be connected to the body. That makes sense, right? Okay, so what's that got to do with the local church being the hope of the world? The essay question. Because the church is the body of Christ. And so many of the times when Christ wants to give a hug to somebody in need, he uses the church and we let him. If God wants to give encouragement when we're down, he'll use the church and we let him. And if God wants to wake us up, he'll use the church. Teach us something that we don't know, he'll send someone in the church. If God thinks we need a kick in the tail, sometimes God will send the church. That we're the hope. If there are people who are hurting in the community, people who are lost, who is God going to send? If not his body. And so we can't think of church as something we go to. It's something that we are. And we've got to know the church is the hope for the world. You know, for me, I grew up in a religious family going to church, but not really understanding this concept. And I'll never forget being met by a group of disciples when I was in college. And what moved me ultimately was the Word of God. But what got me to the Word of God were people's lives. The way I saw them loving each other. The way I saw all races and all kinds of people having a home together and having a haven together. The way I saw them living out the scriptures together. It really was my hope and my anchor. And made my heart so much more open to the Word. Now the Word says what it says, but I can honestly say I would not have been open to the message without the example of God's church. Living and breathing in action. Amen. The church is the hope for this lost world. Amen. And I pray that we're encouraged today to be that church and be that hope and be that example. Amen? Amen. That's all I got to say in my essay today. I hope I get a good grade at the end of class. And this time we're going to pray for contribution, the opportunity.